Your body loses 1 to 1.5% of its collagen every single year after age 30. Let that sink in for a moment. For women, that accelerates dramatically after menopause, up to 20% loss within just a few years. This isn't just about wrinkles. This is about your skin literally losing its structural integrity, the scaffolding that keeps everything firm, elastic, and resilient. It's breaking down faster than your body can rebuild it. But here's what most people don't know. Certain seeds contain specific compounds that can slow this breakdown and support your body's natural collagen production. After studying the scientific literature on this, human clinical trials, mechanistic studies, meta-analyses from journals like PLOS ONE, PMC, and Nature, what I found is that 7 seeds stood out, but each works through completely different pathways. Some provide the raw materials your body needs to build collagen. Others protect the collagen you already have from breaking down. And a few do both. But before we dive into the seeds, you need to understand something fundamental about how collagen actually works in your body. Because without this foundation, you'll just be memorizing a text. With it, you'll understand exactly why each seed matters. Let's start there. What collagen actually is. Collagen is a protein, the most abundant protein in your body, making up about 30% of your total protein content. Think of it as the structural framework that holds everything together. It's what gives your skin its firmness, your joints their cushioning, and your bones their strength. When I say protein, I'm talking about long chains of amino acids, the building blocks that your cells string together like beads on a necklace. But collagen isn't just any protein. It has a very specific structure, 3 amino acid chains twisted together in a triple helix. And this structure requires very specific building blocks to form correctly. Here's the problem. Collagen doesn't just disappear because you're getting older. It breaks down because of specific biological processes. First, oxidative stress. Free radicals, unstable molecules generated by UV exposure, pollution, even normal metabolism, attack collagen fibers. Think of it like rust on metal. These reactive oxygen species damage the collagen structure, making it weak and disorganized. Second, inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation, what scientists call inflammaging, triggers enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases, or MMPs. These are like molecular scissors that cut up collagen. Your body makes them on purpose for normal tissue remodeling, but when they're overactive, they destroy more collagen than your cells can replace. Third, lack of building materials. Your fibroblasts, the cells that manufacture collagen, need specific raw materials. They need amino acids like proline, glycine, and lysine. They need vitamin C as a cofactor for a critical enzyme. They need minerals like zinc and copper. Without these, collagen synthesis simply slows down. Let me show you the actual biochemistry. Don't worry, I'll make this simple. Your body makes collagen in several steps. Step 1, fibroblasts assemble amino acids into pro-collagen chains. Step 2, enzymes called prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase modify these chains, and here's the critical part. These enzymes absolutely require vitamin C to function. Without vitamin C, the reaction stops. Your cells make pro-collagen, but it can't mature into functional collagen. Step 3, an enzyme called lysyl oxidase cross-links the collagen fibers to make them strong. And this enzyme requires copper. So now you understand, supporting collagen isn't just about eating more protein. It's about 4 things. 1, providing the specific amino acids your body needs. 2, supplying the cofactors vitamin C, copper, and zinc. 3, protecting existing collagen from oxidative damage. 4, reducing the inflammatory signals that trigger breakdown. This is exactly where these 7 seeds come in. Each one targets a different part of the system. Let's go through them. Let's start with flax seeds. And the reason they work has almost nothing to do with collagen synthesis directly. Flax seeds contain alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, about 22 to 24 grams per 100 grams of seeds. Lignans, specifically Seicosolaris serecinol D-glucoside. Mucilage, that's soluble fiber that forms a gel, and small amounts of vitamin E. Flax seeds work primarily through inflammation control. Here's the pathway. Your body converts ALA, that's alpha-linolenic acid, into EPA and DHA. Now, the conversion rate isn't great, only about 5 to 10%, but it's enough to reduce inflammatory signaling molecules called cytokines. Why does this matter for collagen? Because chronic inflammation activates those MMP enzymes I mentioned earlier, the ones that chew up collagen. By lowering inflammation, flax seeds slow down collagen breakdown. The second mechanism, flax seeds also contain lignans, plant compounds that act as antioxidants. These scavenge free radicals before they can damage collagen fibers. Think of them as bodyguards protecting your existing collagen from oxidative attack. back. A 12-week randomized controlled trial published in 2011 by Newcomb and colleagues in Skin Pharmacology and Physiology found that flaxseed oil supplementation significantly improved skin hydration, reduced transepidermal water loss, that's water evaporating through your skin, decreased skin roughness. Now, this study didn't directly measure collagen content, but improved skin barrier function and hydration are indirect markers that the dermal matrix, where collagen lives, is healthier. Now let's talk about how to use to get the maximum benefits. Grind 1 to 2 tablespoons of flax seeds fresh each day. The grinding is critical. Whole flax seeds pass through your digestive system intact, and you don't absorb the ALA or lignans. Add them to smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. Store ground flax seeds in the refrigerator. The oils oxidize quickly at room temperature. Flax seeds are your anti-inflammatory foundation. They create the internal environment where collagen can be preserved. Seed number 2, chia seeds. Chia seeds work through a similar omega-3 pathway as flax, but they add something flax doesn't have: hydration support at the cellular level. Chia seeds contain ALA omega-3 fatty acids, mucilage, that gel-forming fiber, antioxidant polyphenolic acids, chlorogenic acid, and caffeic acid, a complete amino acid profile, minerals like calcium and magnesium. The mucilage in chia seeds, that gel that forms when you soak them, does something fascinating. When consumed, it supports systemic hydration. A well-hydrated extracellular matrix allows collagen fibers to maintain proper spacing and structure. The extracellular matrix is the scaffolding between your cells. It's where collagen lives. Think of it like the mortar between bricks. When it's properly hydrated, collagen fibers can align correctly and resist the crinkled appearance of dry, aging skin. The antioxidant component, chia's phenolic acids, chlorogenic and caffeic acid, don't just scavenge free radicals in general. They specifically inhibit lipid peroxidation of cell membranes. Why this matters? When the membranes of your fibroblasts, the collagen-making cells, are damaged by oxidative stress, those cells can't signal properly to make new collagen. By protecting the membrane, you're protecting the cell's ability to make collagen. A 2024 study on chia seed extracts published in dermatology literature showed inhibition of collagenase and elastase, the specific enzymes that break down collagen and elastin. Now, this was an in vitro study using cell cultures, but it demonstrates the mechanism clearly. A 2024 rat study published in PMC found that chia seeds improved extracellular matrix remodeling and reduced pathological collagen deposition in metabolically stressed tissues. The mechanism restoring activity of MMP2, which regulates proper collagen turnover. Now let's talk about how to use it to get the maximum benefits. Soak 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in water, plant milk, or juice for at least 15 minutes before consuming. This activates the mucilage and prevents any choking risk from dry seeds expanding in your throat. The gel can be added to smoothies, used as a pudding base, or mixed into oatmeal. Seed number 3, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds provide something your body absolutely must have to build collagen: zinc. Pumpkin seeds contain zinc 7.6 milligrams per 100 grams, about 70% of your daily value, magnesium, iron, amino acids including glycine and proline, phytosterols, vitamin E. Zinc is a cofactor for over 300 enzymes in your body. For collagen, it's critical in 2 ways. First, zinc is required for DNA polymerase, the enzyme that allows your fibroblasts to replicate and produce new collagen-making cells. Second, zinc regulates the balance between MMPs and TIMPs, that's tissue inhibitors of metalloproteinases. TIMPs are proteins that stop MMPs from breaking down collagen. Think of it like brakes on a car. Zinc helps maintain the right balance, enough MMP activity for normal tissue remodeling, but not so much that you're losing collagen faster than you can make it. The amino acid profile. Pumpkin seeds also provide glycine and proline, 2 of the primary amino acids in collagen structure. Collagen's amino acid sequence is highly repetitive: glycine, proline X, glycine, proline X, where X is usually hydroxyproline or hydroxylysine. While there aren't large randomized controlled trials specifically measuring pumpkin seed intake and skin collagen, the zinc-collagen connection is extremely well established. Zinc deficiency is directly linked to impaired wound healing and collagen formation, and this has been demonstrated in multiple studies. A 2022 study in PMC on pumpkin seed polysaccharide zinc complexes showed anti-inflammatory effects and improved tissue repair in zebrafish models. The researchers noted that zinc's bioavailability from pumpkin seeds is high due to the polysaccharide binding. Now let's talk about how to use to get the maximum benefits. Eat 1/4 to half cup, about 30 grams of pumpkin seeds daily. You can roast them lightly, avoiding high heat, which damages some of the vitamin E. For maximum zinc absorption, consider soaking raw pumpkin seeds for 6 to 8 hours, then dehydrating or lightly roasting. This reduces phytic acid, which binds to zinc and prevents absorption. I'll explain this more in a few minutes. Seed number 4, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds complete the mineral picture with something pumpkin seeds don't have enough of: copper. Sesame seeds contain copper, 1.6 milligrams per 100 grams, about 80% of your daily value. Zinc, 7 to 10 milligrams per 100 grams. Lignans, sesamin, sesamolin, and sesamol. Vitamin E, healthy fats, omega-6 and omega-9 fatty acids. Here's why copper matters. Remember lysyl oxidase, the enzyme that cross-links collagen fibers? It's absolutely dependent on copper. Without adequate copper, your body makes collagen, but it's weak and unstable, like building a ladder with rungs that aren't secured. The copper-zinc synergy. What makes sesame seeds unique is they provide both copper and zinc in a balanced ratio. These two minerals work together. Zinc helps build the collagen, copper cross-links it to make it strong. If you only focus on zinc, you might make collagen that's structurally weak. Sesame seeds solve both problems. The lignin component, sesame lignans, sesamin, sesamolin, and sesamol, are among the most potent plant antioxidants. They don't just neutralize free radicals. Sesamin actually enhances vitamin E levels in your tissues by inhibiting its breakdown. Why this matters? Vitamin E protects collagen and elastin fibers from oxidative damage. By boosting vitamin E's effectiveness, sesame lignans amplify the protective effect. A 2022 comprehensive review in PMC by Wei and colleagues examined sesame's bioactive compounds. The researchers noted that sesame lignans protect collagen and elastin fibers in vascular tissue from degradation, and the mechanism is translatable to dermal tissue. Studies in nicotine-induced vascular aging models showed that sesamine preserved collagen and elastin fiber integrity. While this wasn't a skin study, the connective tissue mechanisms are the same. Now let's talk about how to use to get the maximum benefits. Use 1 to 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds daily, preferably black, unhulled sesame seeds, which have higher lignin content than hulled white sesame. Tahini, which is sesame seed paste, is a practical way to consume them. You can also toast sesame seeds lightly and sprinkle on salads, stir fries, or blend into smoothies. Like pumpkin seeds, soaking sesame seeds for several hours reduces phytic acid and improves mineral absorption. Seed number 5, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds bring something none of the others do: a complete protein profile with all 9 essential amino acids in optimal ratios. Hemp seeds contain complete protein 25 to 30% by weight, balanced omega-6 to omega-3 ratio of approximately 3 to 1, gamma-linoleic acid or GLA, vitamin E, minerals magnesium, iron, zinc. Collagen is made of 3 amino acids in a repeating pattern: glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. Hemp seeds provide all of these, but more importantly, they provide edestin, which is a globular protein that's highly digestible and bioavailable. Edestin is structurally similar to proteins in human blood plasma, which means your body can break it down and use its amino acids very efficiently. This gives your fibroblasts ready access to the building blocks they need for collagen synthesis. The fatty acid balance. Most seed oils are heavily weighted towards omega-6 fatty acids, which can be pro-inflammatory in excess. Hemp seeds naturally have a 3 to 1 omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, which is close to what's considered optimal for reducing inflammation while supporting cell membrane health. The GLA component. Hemp seeds also contain gamma-linoleic acid or GLA. GLA is an omega-6 fatty acid that paradoxically reduces inflammation by being converted into anti-inflammatory prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are signaling molecules that regulate inflammation. Not all inflammation's bad, you need some for healing. GLA helps balance this, reducing chronic low-grade inflammation while preserving your body's ability to repair tissue. A 2018 study in PLOS ONE by Kim and colleagues is particularly interesting. Researchers tested hempstine hexane extracts on human dermal fibroblasts challenged with inflammatory bacteria. The results? Increased collagen production in the culture supernatant, reduced MMP9 activity, meaning less collagen breakdown, down-regulated inflammatory signaling pathways called MAPK and AP1. This is one of the most direct pieces of evidence we have that a seed extract can stimulate collagen synthesis in human skin cells. Now let's talk about how to use to get the maximum benefits. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons of hemp hearts, shelled hemp seeds daily. They have a mild, nutty flavor and can be sprinkled on almost anything: salads, yogurt, smoothies, oatmeal. Hemp seed oil is also valuable as a topical application or as a food oil, but don't heat it, use it in dressings or drizzled over finished dishes. Seed number 5, almonds. Now we come to the seed with the strongest human clinical evidence. Almonds contain vitamin E, specifically alpha-tocopherol, 25 to 30 milligrams per 100 grams, monounsaturated fats, zinc and copper, polyphenols, catechin and camphorol, protein with collagen-supporting amino acids. Almonds work primarily through photoprotection, protecting your collagen from UV-induced damage. Here's the UV collagen connection. When UV rays rays hit your skin, they generate reactive oxygen species, those free radicals we've been talking about. These free radicals activate a transcription factor called AP1, which in turn switches on genes for MMP1 and MMP3, the collagen-degrading enzymes. A transcription factor is a protein that controls whether a gene is turned on or off. Think of it like a light switch for specific genes. Vitamin E, specifically alpha-tocopherol, sits in the lipid bilayer of your skin cells and intercepts free radicals before they can trigger this cascade. It essentially neutralizes the threat before it reaches the DNA. The second mechanism, almonds also provide copper and zinc. We've already covered why these matter for collagen synthesis and cross-linking, but the combination with vitamin E is synergistic. The minerals help build a new collagen, while vitamin E protects it from immediate damage. The evidence is strong. Two randomized controlled trials, Foulad and colleagues in 2019 and Ryback and colleagues in 2021, studied postmenopausal women with Fitzpatrick skin types 1 and 2. The protocol, these women consumed about 60 grams of almonds daily, roughly 20% of their daily calories, for 16 to 24 weeks. The results, measured using validated wrinkle assessment scales, 9 to 16% reduction in wrinkle severity and width. Increased minimal erythema dose, or MED, that's the amount of UV exposure needed to cause redness, indicating better photoprotection. While these studies didn't perform skin biopsies to directly measure collagen content, wrinkle reduction is the gold standard surrogate marker for preserved dermal collagen matrix in photo-aged skin. Limitations to note, these were small studies, industry-funded, and focused on a specific demographic. We need larger, more diverse trials. But this signal is real. Now let's talk about how to use almonds to get the maximum benefits. Consume 20 to 40 grams of almonds daily, about a small handful or 1 to 1.5 ounces. Eat them with the skin on. The polyphenols are concentrated in the brown skin. For maximum benefit, pair almonds with vitamin C-rich foods. Vitamin C and vitamin E work together in an antioxidant network. Vitamin C regenerates oxidized vitamin E, making both more effective. Almonds are your photoprotective shield. They provide the most clinically validated protection against UV-induced collagen degradation. Next up, seed number 7, pomegranate seeds. We end with the most powerful combination. Pomegranate seeds provide vitamin C for collagen synthesis and compounds that directly inhibit the enzymes that break collagen down. Pomegranate seeds, specifically the arils, the juicy seed-containing parts, contain vitamin C, 10 to 15 milligrams per 100 grams, L-gitannins, punicalagins and ellagic acid, anthocyanins, polyphenols. Mechanism number 1, vitamin C and collagen synthesis. Vitamin C is non-negotiable for collagen production. Remember those hydroxylase enzymes, prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase? They absolutely require vitamin C as an electron donor. Without vitamin C, the enzymes can't do their job. Your fibroblasts make procollagen chains, but they can't be properly hydroxylated, modified in a specific way, to form stable, mature collagen. The result is weak, defective collagen. This is why scurvy, severe vitamin C deficiency, causes skin and connective tissue to literally fall apart. Mechanism number 2, MMP inhibition. Here's what makes pomegranate special. Punicalagins and ellagic acid directly inhibit MMP1, MMP3, and MMP9. They do this by blocking C-jun phosphorylation, a step in the inflammatory signaling cascade that turns on MMP genes. Think of it like cutting the wire before the alarm goes off. By interrupting the signal early, punicalagins prevent the production of enzymes that would otherwise chop up your collagen. Mechanism number 3, urolithins. When gut bacteria metabolize L-gitannins from pomegranate, they produce compounds called urolithins, particularly urolithin A. This metabolite activates mitophagy and upregulates collagen gene expression. Mitophagy is your cell's process of clearing out old damaged mitochondria and replacing them with new ones. Healthy mitochondria produce the energy fibroblasts need to synthesize collagen. A 2006 study by Asif and colleagues showed that pomegranate seed oil cake extract increased procollagen 1 and decreased MMP1 in human dermal fibroblasts. A 2010 animal study by Kang demonstrated that topical and oral ellagic acid prevented UV-induced collagen degradation and wrinkle formation in hairless mice. A 2022 study by Chan and colleagues on fermented pomegranate extract serum showed increased skin collagen density measured by imaging, improved elasticity, and better skin brightness after 4 weeks of topical use. The evidence is strong that pomegranate compounds work, but most research uses concentrated extracts. Eating the arils provide bioavailable L-gitannins, but you need consistent intake. Now let's talk about how to use pomegranate to get the maximum benefits. Consume half to 1 cup of arils 3 to 5 times a week. The arils are the part that contain L-gitannins. The juice alone is mostly sugar and lower in these compounds. Alternatively, use a standardized pomegranate extract. Look for products standardized to punicalagins vitamins or ellagic acid content. Consume pomegranate with protein-rich meals to ensure you're providing both the vitamin C cofactor and the amino acids needed for collagen synthesis simultaneously. Pomegranate seeds provide the vitamin C your body needs to make collagen, and they shut down the enzymes that break it down. It's offense and defense in one. Now, just eating these seeds isn't enough. You need to prepare them correctly or you'll absorb only a fraction of their benefits. All seeds contain phytic acid or phytate. It's the seed storage form of phosphorus, and it serves an important evolutionary purpose. It protects the seed from being digested until conditions are right for germination. The problem for humans, phytic acid binds to minerals, particularly zinc, iron, calcium, and magnesium, and forms insoluble complexes that your digestive system can't absorb. It acts like a claw that grabs these minerals and carries them out of your body. Studies show that phytic acid can reduce zinc absorption by 20 to 50%, depending on the amount present. For someone relying on seeds as their primary source of zinc for collagen synthesis, this is a significant problem. Now, let's talk about how to reduce phytic acid. Method 1 is soaking. Soak seeds in water with a small amount of acid, lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, for 6 to 12 hours. This activates the enzyme phytase, which breaks down phytic acid. Ratios: 1 cup seeds, 2 to 3 cups of filtered water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. After soaking, rinse the seeds thoroughly and either consume them wet or dehydrate or roast them at low temperature, under 150 degrees Fahrenheit or 65 degrees Celsius, to preserve enzymes and prevent oxidation of the oils. Method 2, sprouting. For seeds that sprout easily like pumpkin, sunflower, and sesame, sprouting reduces phytic acid even more effectively than soaking, up to 60%. Process: soak overnight, drain and rinse. Keep in a jar with a mesh lid, rinsing 2 to 3 times daily. Within 1 to 3 days, you'll see small sprouts. Consume immediately or refrigerate for up to 5 days. Method 3, grinding. For flax specifically. Flax seeds have such a hard outer shell that your digestive system can't break them down. Whole flax seeds pass through you completely undigested. Grind them fresh using a coffee grinder or high-speed blender right before consuming. The oils oxidize within hours, so pre-ground flaxseed meal loses its omega-3 content rapidly. Combining strategies for maximum absorption. For maximum mineral absorption, soak or sprout seeds to reduce phytic acid. Consume with vitamin C-rich foods. Vitamin C enhances non-Heim iron absorption and may improve zinc uptake. Avoid consuming seeds with high tannin beverages like coffee or tea at the same time. Tannins further inhibit mineral absorption. And include some fat with your seeds, which they naturally contain, to enhance absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like E. What to combine them with? Vitamin C sources: essential. Berries, citrus, kiwi, bell peppers, broccoli. These provide the cofactor for hydroxylase enzymes. Without vitamin C, the entire collagen synthesis pathway stops. Quality protein: Greek yogurt, eggs, fish, poultry, legumes. These provide additional amino acids, especially lysine, which seeds are often lower in. Prebiotic fiber: onions, garlic, asparagus, bananas. These feed the gut bacteria that convert L-tannins from pomegranate into urolithins, the active metabolites that support collagen gene expression. Other antioxidants: green tea with EGCG, dark berries with anthocyanins, dark chocolate with flavonoids. These work synergistically with seed antioxidants, creating a comprehensive protective network. Timeline for results. Set realistic expectations. 2 to 4 weeks, internal markers may improve. Inflammation levels, oxidative stress markers, and blood work. You probably won't see visible changes yet, but biochemical improvements are happening. 6 to 8 weeks, you might notice improved skin hydration, smoother texture, subtle firmness. This is when the dermal matrix is responding to better support. 12 to 24 weeks, more visible improvements, reduced fine lines, improved skin tone, better elasticity. Clinical trials on wrinkle reduction typically run 16 to 24 weeks. This is the time frame where collagen remodeling becomes visible. 6+ months, continued improvements if you're consistent. Collagen turnover is slow. Long-term consistency is what produces lasting results. Your results will depend on your starting point, your current age, baseline collagen status, overall diet quality, sun exposure history, sleep quality, stress levels, genetics, and this is important, seeds are adjunctive. They're part of a complete approach, not a magic solution. The foundation of collagen preservation still requires sun protection. UV damage is the single biggest driver of collagen breakdown. These seeds help, but they don't replace sunscreen. Adequate sleep, fibroblasts repair and synthesize collagen during deep sleep. 7 to 9 hours matters. Stress management, chronic cortisol elevation accelerates collagen degradation through multiple pathways. Avoiding smoking directly damages collagen structure and impairs the synthesis machinery. Overall protein intake. You need 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight minimum to provide substrate for all protein synthesis, including collagen. These seeds provide the micronutrients, antioxidants, and specific fatty acids that optimize this process. They're powerful tools, but they work best as part of a comprehensive strategy. Be consistent for at least 12 weeks. Collagen remodeling takes time. Track how your skin feels, looks, and responds. Take photos in consistent lighting every 4 weeks. Your body has an extraordinary capacity to repair and maintain itself when you give it the right raw materials. These seeds are those raw materials. They provide the cofactors your enzymes need, the building blocks your fibroblasts need, the antioxidants your collagen needs for protection, the anti-inflammatory compounds that shut down the breakdown pathways. Thanks for watching. Take care of your collagen. See you in the next one.